Since I was a little boy, I knew I was different.
Devlin, who was it that you were talking to last night?
I didn't fully understand how different or why I didn't make many friends. I figured it was mainly due to having different interests. I later found out, however, it was a mix of misunderstanding and I was mingling with the wrong crowd. My understanding of this strange part of my life started in my college years. College was the first time out on my own. I left a former life behind, it seemed. I was starting a new one. One thing, however, remained the same. It was planted deep within me and just needed someone or something to add water to it so it would grow into something I could better understand.
Hey Devlin, what's up?
Nothing much, just killing time between classes.
Yeah, I was thinking about something. My friend told me this story about an angel statue in the cemetery that's nearby, and some really funny stories about it.
Funny, like how?
Well, it allegedly brings bad luck to anyone who touches it, and according to a couple of stories I've heard, it's even killed a guy, which, I mean, I think is complete hogwash, if you're asking me.
Yeah, right, like I need any more misfortune.
Well, I kind of want to go see it. Do you want to come with? I'm on my way to my last class right now at 3, and I should be done by like 3:45. I can give you the directions, and you can meet me there at 4.
Sure. Everyone else parties in this town. We could be the only sober ones that visit a strange statue.
I know, somehow seems sort of fitting, huh? But anyways, I have to go to class, so I'll see you later.
Okay, see ya.
I really didn't party too much. Most of the kids who did ended up wasted and urinating on a door they thought was a toilet. I was a little classier than that. Give me Kool-Aid and I was happy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, not much. You?
Nothing too much. Just have a party coming up in a couple days.
Where at?
Probably my place. I don't know if you wanted to go. Possibly.
I don't know. I mean, usually don't do that. It's kind of a different crowd, but I'm sure with the holidays coming up here, it's
Right.
probably something different. I may do it. I don't know. I'm not really much of a
Yeah.
alcohol person,
But it's the holidays. You gotta do something fun.
yeah. True, maybe. Don't you live like about an hour or so from me back home?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I mean, it's not too far of a drive.
Okay. I was wondering, maybe we can connect up, because I'm just going home with the family. I'm probably not doing much.
Gotcha.
Just getting out of this city.
It's kind of boring. That's why I have parties.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't do college again myself. But
Yeah.
almost there.
You'll get there.
A few more years left, and I graduate,
Have
or
confidence.
so they say. But, well,
Just hit me up if you have anything going on. I literally have nothing to do.
okay. Well, I got your number, and we'll see, maybe.
Okay. Nice to see you.
Yeah, see you around, man.
It was in my high school years that I'd started watching some paranormal shows and movies. I didn't really seek the overly dramatic fake crap, but I preferred the non-fiction genre, or the stories that were true. I discovered a local team existed. I had no intention of joining them since I had to focus on my schoolwork, but I felt it was awesome and wanted to tell them so. I found myself in an unusual location, which wasn't new, as I was known to hang around in cemeteries or abandoned buildings. It was something about the energy they had. I really couldn't find the best way to explain it back then, and doubted my friends, even Rachael, totally understood.
Where is she? 4:15.
Devlin! Did I scare you?
No, I knew you were here.
Are you sure you didn't wet yourself a little?
So, the statue. You wanted to show me?
Always so serious. Yeah, it's up here, I think.
Okay. So, I guess what made you think I wanted to see the statue?
I don't know, there's just this feeling that I just think you would like it. Or something. Something weird.
Yeah.
This was the first time I saw such a thing. It was a statue that looked down, almost sad-looking. The stories were endless with her. Whether they were true or not, I didn't feel the need to touch it, mostly out of respect.
Well, there she is. I guess she's made of bronze. You should touch it.
You first.
You're such a sissy.
Well, it's more about being respectable in a place like this, with the stones and tombstones and things like that. Somebody's marker.
Lots of people have done it. It's like a tradition.
Maybe so, but many people also just jump off bridges too. It's not a tradition I'm gonna follow.
You're so emo today. Why don't you live a little?
I did take things seriously.
It looks like the writing is still kind of legible. I wonder what it says. I have some paper.
You're gonna try to, imprint it onto that?
Yeah, I don't have a pencil or anything, but do you want to try?
After you, go ahead.
All right. Looks like there's some letters down here, maybe. I don't know if this is gonna work.
As it stared at me, and I stared at it, it seemed to suck me in somehow.
Help me with this. Devlin, come help me. Help me with this. Devlin, come help me.
Is it technically touching it though?
You're being silly. You're touching the paper. What's wrong?
Nothing, just taking in the sights and sounds.
Of course, there was a deeper meaning to what I said, but one that I wasn't ready to share with Rachael.
New mail.
And there it was. I wasn't expecting to hear back anything. The opportunity to get with people who may help me develop and understand just what the hell made me tick, the things I was experiencing, the random visions. I hoped to get some help in understanding these things, and I accepted their offer to meet up with them that next weekend.
So what was wrong the other day?
What do you mean?
Well, when we were at the Angel, you just seemed sort of perplexed.
Well, I guess I was just thinking about how many people visit her, touch her, and vandalize her.
Are you sure that's all? No pun intended, but it kind of looked like you saw a ghost.
Well,
Rachael, Dev, what up, guys?
Hey, did you pass your test?
I did, with a splendid C minus. Still passing. But anyways, what are you guys up to?
I took him to the Black Angel yesterday.
But do you believe in that crap anyway?
I'm open to it, I guess.
Yeah, he didn't touch it. I don't believe in that stuff anyway. I think it's all made up for entertainment.
Dev, do you believe that?
Well, I think it's just ignorant to not be open to something that might exist. I mean, think of like aliens, for example. I mean, a lot of people might just disregard them, but think that we're the only life form that exists out there.
Well, that's different. I've never been visited by E.T., but I just don't believe in statues cursing people or dead people walking the earth.
It's just energy, bud.
Well, how about you guys go to the next house party with us? You know, there'd be, to keep your mind off things, there'd be beer, girls. Girls barely even wearing bras.
Well, I'll see.
Francis knew I didn't drink much. The cheap beer they keg at those parties tasted like inhaling someone's vomit.
Is everybody having a great time? I think you guys mean you're having a fantastic time because it's my party. So, just telling you.
Your party sucks, Francis.
It's great.
Is anyone else coming?
Hey, buddy, what's up? So you decided to come? That's cool. Hey, you need to do this more often, man. We decided to go to the best party of the century, so yeah.
Well, I can't promise you I'll do this more. It's not really my scene. But you could just take a picture, it'll last longer.
Funny, you know, but anyway, the drinks are over there. The ladies are over there. So, feel free to hang loose.
Okay.
You don't have the desire for it.
I don't see how anyone can chug this cheap beer crap.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get past the bitter taste and you're good and buzzed.
Alright, well, being in Iowa City, I've learned how stupid people can get. And I just don't get drunk.
Well, at least you came out to socialize, I guess.
Yeah, like I was telling Francis.
Hey, buddy. Telling Francis what? How awesome this is? My bestie. My two besties together at a Franstival.
Really? That's what you call it? A Franstival?
Yeah, boy, it's awesome.
That's pretty catchy.
See? But I gotta go say hi to Bobster over there. So I'll catch you guys later. Hey, Bobby boy. What's up, bro?
Dude, how's it going?
Hi, friends.
Hello.
Half the time you can't tell if he's drunk or if that's just his normal self.
I know. I wonder how we became friends with him.
Well,
I mean, the compatibility just doesn't seem to match, but I guess everybody has to have a crazy friend. So how's the rest of your night?
Oh, it's alright. I mean, it's still early. There's not a lot of people here yet, but I guess we'll see how it goes.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I have a girlfriend. She's standing over there. Said that she already has a boyfriend.
Oh, hey, you two. Why don't you come to the Franstival? Over here.
We're being called.
I guess we are.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How's it going?
What's going on over here at the Franstival?
Well, Francis?
Yeah.
So,
Another girl and nothing like
So what are your plans for holiday break?
because she thought it was too boring.
what?
Exactly.
Well, I'm probably most likely just gonna head home. I need to get out of this city.
Or because the same reason?
You know, you don't have to drink that to have fun.
Yeah, I just feel so out of place sometimes. At least holding and sipping a drink, I'll blend in a little better.
So, okay, so I was.
Yeah, that works. As long as you're not doing it to
So, like, you
impress
guys are real
everyone.
good friends, right? Because it's look like the Brandon.
What's wrong?
Kind of know all your friends.
Hey, somebody fucked with my drink.
What? Who would do that?
Okay.
Wait, buddy. Can't be leaving the party already.
Someone spiked his drink.
Well, he's the lightweight, so maybe he just doesn't know his limits.
No, he barely had anything. He took a couple sips. That was it.
Okay, we talk later. I gotta go.
Okay. Have fun.
Okay. I forgot my phone. If you have to puke, just go do it over there. I'll be right there.
Rachael? Is that you?
Hey, bro, too much to drink?
Look, I don't know you. Let's just go our separate ways.
Now, I've seen you around on campus before. You don't drink and you're emo or some shit.
Who told you that?
Doesn't matter.
Look, you're drunk, man. Just walk away.
Maybe I'm not the one that wants to leave. Maybe I want you to leave.
Well, that's what I was trying to do.
No, not the party. The campus.
Hey, leave him alone!
Fine. Whatever you say, bitch. See you later, freak.
Are you alright? You can call the cops.
No need for that this time, because then we'll have to explain what we're doing here, and I'm sure there's underage people up there. So let's just leave it for now. But you see, this is exactly why I don't drink.
Let me knock it up. Come on, we're just gonna head home. Do you think that was the same guy that spiked your drink?
I know it was.
But why would he do that? He doesn't even know you.
I think it's just because different. He'd called me an emo,
What?
and I don't drink, so I don't know how I knew that, but I guess anyone can know.
Has he been watching you? Or following you?
I wonder. I don't know. It is what it is. But thanks for coming when you did. I mean, I would have kicked his ass if I was completely unaffected by whatever it was that he put in my drink.
I mean, that's never happened. I feel kind of bad convincing you to come.
Hi, you must be Devlin. I'm Mandy Jones. Welcome, come in, come in. Want anything to drink before I get into the meat and potatoes of my idea?
Non-alcoholic beverages?
Oh, of course. Water, tea, milk.
Water will be fine.
Can you explain your black eye?
Oh, just rough life, that's all.
Did you get into a wild party? I know Iowa City has some pretty rough parties.
Something like that.
I hear you're in cinema in school.
That's correct.
You know, your email timing is just about right.
How so?
I have been trying to get some shows together for a public access channel and some mediums.
Oh, what is it about?
It's about some of the investigations we've been having. I'm finding myself short of time and I'm needing somebody to help.
Oh, what would you like me to do?
Well, I'd like you to run the camera. And of course, I would have the final say on the episodes, but you could edit it all you want to and make us look good. It would be fast paced, and I think we could work together.
I believe I could do that. Is there any compensation for this?
I can give you maybe gas and food expense, plus it'll be giving you exposure.
I think you got yourself a deal.
Good, good. I think you'll make us look great. You will meet the rest of the team the next time we meet. Actually, we have a case coming up Saturday. Do you think you could meet us at the location by 5?
Sure, I could do that.
Excellent, excellent. I'm looking forward to a lasting working relation.
So you met this woman at her house.
I did, yes.
You have only checked out her website. You don't know anything about her. She could have abducted you and locked you in her dark basement for all we know.
It's okay, Mother. She didn't have her way with me. I just saw an opportunity, and I wanted to jump on it. Besides, it would look good for my cinema resume.
I knew you had a fascination with this stuff, but I didn't know it was this serious.
What do you mean?
Serious enough that you're meeting strangers at their house. Serious enough that you're willing to pretty much sacrifice your whole weekend.
I wouldn't be losing my whole weekend. We can still hang.
Yeah, well, you're going to want to sleep all day Sunday. And if you have to study, you're going to have to do that all day on Saturday.
Well, you won't be losing any Devlin time, okay? Besides, it's a test run. I can quit if I don't feel that it's a good fit with this team.
Would you just be careful? And how's your eye, anyway?
It hurts, but I think Bobby Boy should count his lucky stars that I was partly incapacitated. Otherwise, he'd be feeling much worse than this.
Yeah. Who knew? Well, put some ice on it. Looks like I have to go. My study group starts in like 10 minutes, so I have to get out of here.
Okay.
So.
How's your studies going, by the way?
Oh my gosh. Terrible. I'm failing biology.
Oh, I'm failing chemistry, so we have something in common.
I guess science isn't our strong suit.
Nice to meet you, Devlin. I'm glad you can make it here. I hope this becomes a great partnership, and I'd like you to meet our team, please. This is Victor. He's our lead investigator.
Nice to meet you, Devlin. This is the first time you ever shadowed a team.
It is, actually, yes.
Good luck.
And this is Julie, our investigator.
Pleasure to meet you.
My pleasure.
And this is Chuck.
Hey, I hope you make us look good.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Well, you might as well go inside. I don't know, as we're going, we'll give you some ground rules, first things that we should do. We'll get our equipment.
Alright, so what kind of shots do you want me to get?
Well, you're pretty much on your own. Just make us look really good. First rule is, if you see something, say something. Second rule is, if you see something and you get scared, don't run out. And thirdly, if you have a psychic moment, keep it to yourself. Otherwise, I'll escort you out the building.
Okay, so meaning feelings, impressions, emotions I get, don't say anything?
Correct. That's correct, because feelings are nothing more than feelings, and who's going to believe them anyway? Right?
Right.
Yeah, I was starting to feel the presence of a mega bitch train, and I was along for the ride.
This is a piece of equipment that you'll be using. It has night shot vision. And you're a cinema guy, I'm sure you know how you use it. And just make us look good.
And don't break it, it's expensive.
Yep, I'll treasure this. Do you think that before we get started then, if it'd be okay if I maybe walk around and get some shots?
Yeah. Just take a radio with you. And just remember that you're a production guy. You're not an investigator. Don't be conjuring.
As I held that camera, I thought about rule number 3. It was apparent this team didn't embrace or work with sensitives or psychics, or anyone with gifts. I had hoped they would help me develop and understand what the hell was going on with me. But, however, I came this far, might as well see what else is revealed.
Okay, I'm recording. I'm not feeling anything. I'm just a camera guy. No conjuring. Check, check, and check.
I was getting some moderate strange shit that I wasn't sure if it was real.
You okay?
I gotta say something because I swear I've seen something. There was a woman sitting in that chair not even 30 seconds ago.
Are you sure?
Yes, and before that, there's that door out there that opened and shut by itself.
Did you catch that on camera?
The door, yeah, but I don't know about the woman.
Let me see that camera.
I was increasingly getting frustrated with not being able to be heard. This investigation was about to start, and I started to doubt my future with this group.
Well, that's a good catch on the door. But in all honesty, I wouldn't say anything to Mandy about catching a woman. She'll immediately throw it out, and she just won't allow it.
But I saw her, I know I did, and before that there was a claw that reached around the corner.
Well, it's a good catch. Keep filming. Yeah, don't mention anything to her, because she'll just throw it out. I'm being honest, and she will blow up.
You know, being Devlin saw that door opening out here, I think we'll start on the 3rd floor. You two over there can stay right here. And I think right now I'm going to just go right here, out here.
Okay.
My abilities were being strange tonight, as if intentionally using them to tap into this other realm was like kicking a hornet's nest, and now I was seeing doppelgangers?
Hey man, how's it going? Oh, it's going. Just, being the cameraman.
Making us look good, right?
Yes. And actually, I have something that I need to mention. I swear I saw something, but it involves Mandy.
I would advise against that. What was it that you experienced?
Well, what I thought I saw was that Mandy had left the room. She'd walked away. I walked into the room. I turned around and I saw her again, like a deja vu. And then I went out there and I didn't see her in there. She couldn't have got away that fast.
That's really cool, but she's not going to want to hear it if you didn't capture it.
Doesn't that get old?
That's just the rules, man.
Well, I don't think all personal experiences should be treated like trash.
Well, why don't you tell us how you really feel?
Well, ma'am, I think the human element is important too.
It's feelings, just nothing more than feelings. I feel this, I feel that. I just feel you're nothing more than crap.
Well, could you maybe not speak to me like that?
So, what is it? Are you feeling that I'm being unreasonable? Well, you know where the door is.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm also picking up on a feeling that you're a low scum, ego-driven asshole, and it's very overwhelming. Here you go.
So many things I wanted to do in that moment.
Are you okay with this, guys?
Hey, I don't feel shit.
If you're not, then you can go with him. Just follow him right out the door.
Before I learned of meditation and chi, I vented out my frustrations with a long jog or a run.
What the?
This time something strange presented itself.
What the?
I remembered seeing an outline around professors in class sometimes, but this, my own aura, had an intense color. Not many people I could share this with who wouldn't think I was drinking or on something.
You stormed out of there?
Yeah, I'd found out pretty quickly that I was not going to mesh well with that team.
Well, I was wondering what happened since you never texted me.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. They kept using intimidation, and they kept pressuring me to try to make them look good.
Well, I guess they were trying to compensate for their lack of compassion by having you make them look good on camera.
Well, it would take a miracle and a saint to work on them, and I don't even think that would be enough. I honestly don't know how closed-minded people can be in the paranormal field.
Well, there's no recognizable degree or certification for it, unfortunately. But hey, did you see anything strange? You never said.
All right, I first needed to vent about the living people first. But yes, I did actually have an experience.
Could you elaborate on that?
Well, we've known each other for a while, and you would consider us a safe zone to share secrets, right?
Yeah, of course. What is it?
Well, I think I'm some form of a psychic. I don't know what yet, but I see and feel strange shit. And I haven't shared this with anyone, really.
So, You mean like you can see and hear dead people?
Well, it's not even that simple. I can detect energies, I can experience creatures and thoughts from other people. I don't know. I've just recently started coming to terms with this, but I feel like I don't belong. I feel like an outsider, black sheep of the family. And this transition to college has just been a nightmare.
It's okay, I'm here for you.
It just sucks not knowing why this happens to me. And I blame myself sometimes. This gift, sometimes it seems like a curse more so.
I really wish I could say I knew what you were going through. I just can't even imagine seeing what you see. I really wish that I could help you more with this.
Well, just being here is good enough. Thanks, Rachel.
Well, at least this explains a few things for me, like how you reacted to the Black Angel, for instance. I mean, you could have told me sooner. I'm like your best friend.
Well, I know. I'm quiet about some things, and this is just one of them.
Well, your gift shouldn't be a curse. You just have to figure out what to do with yours and how you can help people with them.
Hi, hon. No, we haven't talked in a while, but they wanted me to give this to you. I know we never met in the flesh, but you're at peace now, and I know with this. Is there anything that you want me to tell in your family that is still here with the living? I certainly will, hon. You be at peace now.
Well, you're fortunate that I even agreed to come with you today while you did your prayers.
It wouldn't kill you to do it, you know, especially with everything we've been through. And then the start of fall break, I always make sure to come back to my old church at least once before school starts, once at midterm, and once for finals. It's tradition.
The church had an amazing energy, a wild mix of residual and an intelligence, especially of a woman spirit I was about to encounter.
Yeah, it's mostly historical and like residual activity, mostly. You know, it is weird being able to share this with you now.
Probably a relief.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Something calling you up there?
Maybe just a tad, but I can ignore it for now. Let's just do what we came here to do.
I know you really aren't a church goer, but thanks for coming with me this time. Would you join me?
Yeah, and it's not that I don't believe in the power of prayer. It's just that I don't believe that you have to come to a church to be heard. That's all.
Just humor me. Dear Lord, we come to you to thank you for the strength you have provided us this past semester and hope that you can give us enough strength to finish this year. I especially pray for my friend Devlin here. He has been experiencing some unique challenges with his gifts, and he would like some guidance on how to use them and how to best serve others with them.
Rachel, do you see her?
What? See who? I don't see anyone. See who? Are you having a vision?
Oh, I might be. I was just wanting your validation because if it was something you saw, then it's probably another living person that came in here. But she's wearing period clothing.
Let's just finish here. You see her?
You mean you don't see her? Of course you don't.
We looked at each other for what seemed like hours instead of seconds. The atmosphere went still, like time stopped. I was picking up on her viewpoint. Still, calm, stagnant.
Are you okay up there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know where she went. It's like she was pointing at something, trying to tell me where to go. I don't know what.
Come into my world.
Where did you go? What did you want? She is.
persistent one, isn't she?
Who?
The woman in black. You can see her. You got the gift.
Devlin?
You can see her too?
As well as I can see the two of you right here and now.
Devlin, should we go?
No. Who are you?
I've been called many of things. Many of them rude and untrue. Everything from witchy bitch to one of my favorites is cousin of Lucifer. But you can just call me Robin. You know what's down that road, right?
No. What?
Sure you do. Just all you gotta do is focus.
I didn't feel stranger danger. This strange man connected to another side of me that most others couldn't.
Is a cemetery or something down there?
Absolutely. I've got the same gift as you. The cemetery is as old as this church here. There's spirits in there that some just want to receive a message and some have messages to send. But yeah, this lady in black, she just had a message that she wanted.
Devlin, I think we should go.
Well, wait just a second here. I mean, this guy might be that connection that I've been looking for. The prayer that you were just saying in the church not but 30 minutes ago. I might want to hear him out just a little bit.
Happened to have been in town on another one of my missions where I had to deliver a message.
Okay, well, what about the woman in black? What did she want?
I think that she just wanted to matter. Basically, she didn't want to be forgotten since her grave was up there.
There's a message that has to be taken that we have to find the husband and give that message of love. You know what mediumship is. You know how it works. I've picked that up on you already. The reason why she wasn't there at the graveyard is because she was with you guys at the church.
So you got all this from a dead woman?
Not much of a filter between the brain and mouth on this one, is there?
Yeah, she's like that. So I need to go and find this other grave.
Nah, it won't be that simple, son. It won't be a grave. You see, her husband was cremated. So I went ahead and I passed on the message to him for you. Figured I'd help you out a little bit.
You did? Just now?
Yeah, being a multi-channel medium, I'm able to give messages from the living to the dead, from the dead to the living, and from the dead to the dead. It's how it works.
I thought I was dealing with crazy shit.
Yeah, pretty crazy shit.
Oh, kids, the rabbit hole gets even deeper. What he's experienced right now, you consider that crazy shit? I can tell he's skillful and talented, but it gets much, much more complicated.
Oh, shit.
So, wait a minute then. So you came here physically to relay a message to somebody. Why didn't you just teleport the message or whatever you did, like you did with the husband of the widow?
It's not always that simple and easy. There are rules, and every message has its own rule to it. Every sensitive is different. So sometimes you have to follow these certain guidelines in order for it all to make sense.
Wow. Fate is just kind of funny.
You mean kind of like me being here at the same time you being here? Everything happens for a reason. I spotted the two of you going towards the church, and that's when I decided to come over.
And the timing, too. I mean, he was just going through the process of trying to understand this.
Well, yeah, and even up at the church, she was saying a little prayer for me regarding this.
Well, it's funny how time is time, and the puzzle pieces seem to just fit together. They go where they're supposed to go. And you know how I knew that you were just like me, Devlin? It was your aura. It was bright, it was shiny, it was very prevalent.
You can see auras too? That's amazing.
And it's kind of funny that you mentioned that, because the other night, while I was jogging, I looked at my hands and they were glowing, like I could see light around the tips.
You can see auras too? You never told me that.
Well, it was the first time, and I'm still processing it, and it's... Well, anyway, so I can see him too?
Yeah, and there are ways that you can train yourself.
Well, I think we should get going here soon.
Yeah, I feel like we have a connection. I want to keep in contact, because I tried to experiment with trying to get somebody to help me, and I joined a paranormal team, and they ended up being a know-it-all, obsessed, narrow-minded group that was focused on making themselves look good.
Yeah, trying one of those paranormal teams, huh? You gotta kind of watch out for some of those. They can really make things a competition. But here's my number. Stay in contact. You got what it takes. I sense some great stuff in you. You just need some more training and understanding on how it all works. A little bit of schooling, and I think you'll be fine. Just get a hold of me, all right, brother?
All right. Thanks, Robin.
No problem.
So can you see my aura right now?
Well, not necessarily right now. It's random. I don't know when I'll see it again, but I can definitely practice and work on it.
That would be so cool. You could throw your own party and just have people over to watch their auras.
It would definitely it wouldn't be as lame as the Franstival.
Clairvoyant. ESP.
Yes, Rach, I know you wanted to come along this time. Robin has a case he's working on, and he invited me to come along to observe.
Say no more. I'm coming with you. You're not gonna say anything to change my mind either.
I wasn't even gonna try. See you in 20 minutes.
Okay? Well, I'll be ready. I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. Outbursts of anger. Things go wrong all very quickly.
This is the main area of focus, correct?
Yes, this is where all the action is. Doors keep slamming and things get thrown around.
Ah, yeah, that's what you were telling me the other day when I talked to you.
Yes, and the constant feeling of being watched up being here right now makes me really nervous.
All right, well, if you want to stand back over here, I'll go ahead and do a walkthrough and get a feel on things. See if I can understand a little bit about what's going on and maybe find out what it wants.
Thank you, and Robin, God bless you, and please be careful. Don't know anybody else that would be willing to do this.
Well, thank you, and it's all right. I'll handle this. Just you go ahead and stay back here where where you feel safe, and I will see what I can find out. Okay? Are you here? I know I can feel you here. You're the one that likes to scare people, right? Oh. Now, it's not good for you to be scaring the people here. I'm not going to allow you to do that. It's not good for you to be...
Robin, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You just stay out there. Whoa! Oh, now stop it. That's not nice at all. You don't like what I was doing there, then you're not going to like what's going to come next. That's for sure. Living Lord, I am yours. I wear your helmet of salvation. I carry your sword of spirit, your buckle of truth and righteousness, as well as the boots of readiness, so I may walk with you. As I wear the boots of readiness and peace, I am yours. My guests have arrived. This is the kid I was telling you about.
What are you picking up in here, Dev?
Feels really heavy. Like something's unhappy. And I feel like I have to have my shield up, like something's gonna get thrown.
You didn't tell him anything?
Nothing, not at all. They've come in with no information. They're completely cold. I mean, you've been with me this whole time. Okay, Devlin, you and I, we need to go into here. But Rachel, if you could, I'd appreciate it if you could stay out here with the client, keep her company.
Okay, but if shit hits the fan, I'm gonna run in there and grab Devlin.
Now ground yourself. It won't affect you if you don't let it.
Just an angry sucker, Robin.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Devlin, are you okay in here?
Well,
Devlin!
it's starting to pick up.
Devlin!
Yeah, it's okay. It's manageable. Step back, Rachel.
It had been since that black angel since a vision came so abruptly.
You had a vision, didn't you?
It was horrible. A woman was murdered in this room.
That's it, I'm coming in! Oh my god. Devlin, I think we need to go.
Rachel, what's going on out there? The door won't open.
We need to get rid of this negative energy as soon as possible. Okay. I brought a few things with me, just in case.
This room felt of evil. It saturated the atmosphere.
Okay. Lord and Lady, hear my words. Come to us upon our calling. I beg of you to take this negative energy back from which it came, back to the creation and back from its name. Rid this client in this house of all the negative energy that is in this place. May nothing negative stay and only positive return. I command thee in the Lord and Lady, I command thee.
Murdered someone in this room, didn't you? You murderer. Special kind of place for people like you. Name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
And we
banish you from this room
mind
right
energies
now.
Compel you.
What the hell was that?
Well, it was the evil energy, but I don't think it's here anymore. It feels lighter, like I can breathe.
Yeah, he's definitely gone. He's no longer with us.
It definitely feels much different in here now.
What was it that scared you earlier?
I was trying to get in and this strange face appeared right in front of my eyes. I don't know what it was, but I didn't like it. Something about him.
Thank you. I don't know how I could ever repay you.
Oh, we do this just to help people. No repayment is ever needed. If we made a difference, really that's all I ever need.
Well, I definitely know I'm going to sleep better at night.
Well, that's good. I really don't think he's going to come back, but you never know, and maybe a routine cleansing might be recommended for this room. Yeah, I wanted to, especially you, Devlin, I wanted to expose you to some different energies. Not only the good ones, but also the bad ones that are out there.
Well, it would have been nice if we knew what we were walking into.
This is the real world, kiddos. You really think the ghosts are going to come out here and say, I'm a good ghost, I'm a bad ghost? They just don't know how to identify themselves that way. You know?
He's right. It was a test to see how he can handle negative energies.
Yeah, and he's got it. He's not just a pretty face. He's starting to figure this stuff out. I'm parked over down this way. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, and I'm really glad you guys can make it for this one.
Robin.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have these gifts. We don't need to prove that anymore. What am I supposed to do with them? I mean, I can't shut them off.
Why would you want it? Think about what we just did here today. I mean, the answer itself lies in that. Okay?
What the hell does that mean?
Well, I think he means that I'm going to be doing what he's doing. Be helping people.
What is it, Devlin?
Might be nothing. Let's just go.
Sounds good.
There were so many books about the topic of ghosts, supernatural, extraterrestrials. Robin also felt to be more helpful than that wicked group leader Mandy, but books and other resources helped me absorb more.
School is not quite deserted, said the ghost. A solitary child, neglected by his friends, is left there still. Charles Dickens.
Just like that, he was gone. It was the evil spirit from Robin's client's home, no doubt. Why was he following me? I needed to discuss this new development with my now understanding friend.
Thanks for coming and picking me up.
Yeah, you sounded like you were in trouble on the phone. What's going on?
Well, I just knew it wasn't a good idea to be left alone today. I have felt extremely depressed recently.
Man. Dev, you definitely seem different. What's wrong?
Well, have you heard of people being empathic? I mean, not just descriptively so, but picking up on the emotions and energies of everyone else?
I think I've heard of that before. Is that what's happening?
Well, I think it might be. I think I'm opening up so damn fast that I'm not mastering how to get rid of that to keep myself balanced.
Well, have you tried any, yoga or meditation to help balance?
I've heard of some of those, and I know there's some yogas and meditations I can try. I'd be willing to try anything at this point because I'm just going nuts.
I know. I can help you through this.
And another thing, I've been seeing that strange figure in that hat. He had appeared outside my window today, and I don't know what's going on there.
And why didn't you tell me this?
Well, I wanted to confirm it. I wasn't sure, and I'd seen it again. I've been seeing it since the case the other day. And anyway, I need to talk to Robin. Oh, it's Robin. It's Robin. We need to talk. Okay, what? When? Today? Oh, yeah. No. We can be there. Just text me the address.
Oh no. Another case.
Well, this one doesn't sound as ominous. Okay, it's a child that needs some help, and the mother is seeking some assistance as the child is going through some things that I can relate to, and Robin thinks that if I go along, it would be helpful, since that kid and me have a lot of things in common.
Devlin, you don't have to go, you know.
Well, Rachael, if I had somebody to help me understand at that age, I wouldn't have felt so much isolation. I probably would have been better off. So this is just an opportunity that not many of us get, and he thinks that me coming along to help might be able to help that kid.
Well, I'm coming with you again. Also, I told Francis about some of your recent endeavors, and he wants to come along to the next one, if that's okay with you.
Wait, I thought he's skeptical though, isn't he?
Well, actually, that's the very reason he wants to go. He is actually really open. I mean, he's interested in it.
Huh.
Once you get past that Francis shell of his, of course.
Well, I guess this could be interesting. So, Francis. Alright, just observe and try not to be too party, Francis.
I know, man. It's just didn't know you were into this stuff so much.
And Devlin didn't know that you were so open to learning new things, so I guess we're all learning something new today.
And the fact that, 2 hours away really makes a difference. Who knew it just, snowed this morning?
I should have put on some boots.
I'm underdressed.
Come on in.
Whoa. I just fell off.
Oh, look at him go.
Look at him run.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he froze.
Hey, can you stay right here for a little bit?
I pressed him.
Okay. Yes. This is the kid I was telling you about. This is Devlin.
Nice to meet you.
And they are.
This is my best friend Rachael, and this is my friend Francis.
Yeah, my pleasure, man.
I don't think I've met you yet. My name's Rob. Met your friends here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Robin's been mentoring and helping out Devlin a lot.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the big reason why I wanted Devlin here is because he's going through the same developments that your son is now.
Oh, I see.
Is this your son over here?
Yeah, right over there. I just want him to have a normal life, and I feel helpless with all of this.
I completely understand. When I was growing up as a kid, I felt like a freak. I was bounced around from foster care to foster care, 5 different times, and just bullied, whether it be from families or from kids. And so let's see what we can do to help them.
Oh, that's working. That's working.
You getting anything, Devlin?
Nothing.
You can see his aura. It's blue.
Not a black. Oh, Dad.
We can see auras.
Yeah, I actually recommended that the next party we have, he
Where's
has
the
people
picture
over
go?
so he can look at their auras. I bet it'd be quite a light show.
That may be my festivals.
Oh.
Hey buddy, my name's Devlin. What's your name?
Tell me. Kid. That's me.
And I was told that you might have friends or people that visit you.
No.
They are?
I'm free them.
Oh, 3 of them are?
He's pretty serious about this stuff, isn't he?
Extremely serious.
So, when do we get to see things levitate or shadows manifest?
Oh, it doesn't work like that every time. I think this one is just more of a coaching visit, but you should have been with us on the last one. It was crazy.
I mean, I don't know why I didn't know about this side of Debbie Boy until now, after that happened. I mean...
Well, you have to just keep in mind, with your skeptical approach, it just kind of kept us from bringing you in on it earlier. We weren't sure how you were going to react to it.
Now I know what you think of me.
Well, we love you, Francis. It's just with your skeptical approach, we weren't sure how you were going to react.
So, are any of them mean to you?
Yeah.
I've considered counseling before, but I just don't want the therapist to drag him up.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. I mean, there is nothing wrong with him. He's just open to energies and things around him that most people aren't.
Are friends or teachers mean to you?
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 people.
4 people are mean to you?
It's green this. It's green.
Do you not like it there? Where the mean people are? Okay. Are they mean to you all the time? Well, and nobody believes you, do they?
You think Devlin's helping?
You know? Yeah.
Well, guess what? I believe you, okay? It's okay to be different. Alright? I've gone through the same things that you are going through now. I didn't have anybody to talk to me or show me the way. We're here to try to help you.
Their auras are merging and connecting.
You can see that?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, your mom wants to help you. I want to help you because I know what that feels like. The isolation, being alone, being weird, being an outcast, whatever. But it's okay to be different.
Well, thank you for coming.
Well, I'm glad we could. And it's what I do. And it's what, it helps to help people. And that's why we do what we do here. So, thank you again.
Well, thank you.
You have a good one. Blessed be.
My dreams started to become more disturbing.
Devlin.
When I woke up, I didn't feel alone in my own room. An orb energy fleeing the room was the only visible trace of something.
Good day.
Hello. Is this your new student?
Yeah, he's needing to be introduced to some new products and things for protections for himself and for other people that he's going to be helping.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm bringing him in here, trying to teach him everything I can right now while I still can. It's time is fleeting.
Oh. That's so sad. It's progressing that fast?
Yeah, it's getting close.
Does he know yet?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Wow. You noticed that, huh? That's an amethyst. It's really good for healing.
I can feel it.
Yeah, a lot of practitioners use it.
What do you mean?
Like Reiki healing. I think you got the gift, son. It's something you'd be able to do.
I don't know, man.
Because you've picked up on the energies of other people and stuff. I've seen you out there. And there's many tools and different objects here that will help you out. Just check them out, okay?
What is it? What's wrong?
It happens, it'll pass.
Where? Where does it hurt?
It's muscles and bone structures and things along those lines. It's a little complex, but yeah, it takes me from time to time. That's it. So what you're doing is helping there. See, you're a healer.
My hand feels really numb.
That's because when you take something, you have to get rid of it too. You can't hold it like a vessel. You have to put it back from where it came from. So here, let me try something.
I didn't know. Well, how can you know so much about somebody for a short amount of time?
Kiddo, we got this special bond. We've been known by many different terms, from freaks to outcasts and weirdos to even the negative content of witches. So, what throughout here has grabbed you the most?
Well, I'd say those stones did, or the candles of that item over there, the sages.
Well, you learn to just go with it. When something grabs you, there's a reason behind it. So, trust your instincts and look around some more.
So, what was going on in there with you?
I knew this was going to come up. I've got ALS, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Don't spend it out worrying on me, alright? It's okay, Devlin. I've come to terms with it, and I want to. It's my living wish to make as much of a difference with as many people as I can with the time that I've got left. In fact, man, you may be my last student.
Well, Robin,
Don't. It's okay, man. Just don't spend an ounce of worrying on me.
Okay, well, another thing. The Scarecrow man thing that I'd seen at the first case, I've seen it a few times since that case. He's shown up, and I don't know, what do you think he wants?
I think he's a bad energy, is what he is. A negative force. And I think it's something that we expelled from a previous case and, another place that we were at. And these things tend to attach to people.
How do I get rid of it?
Well, there's many different ways. Some of the items that you might have bought in, today, or even some other things that are in that store in there may help. Just keep up your strengths and your shields, and remember that he cannot harm you. As you're becoming more into your own and you're developing these things, you're going to get more and more visitors. It's kind of how it works. Just remember to work on your grounding and work on your shields, and it'll all work out, all right?
Devlin.
These weren't just normal dreams at this point. They were premonitions. Something bad was about to happen.
Thank you for making time to see me. I don't know many psychics yet.
Not many have the aura you do. I'm glad you found me.
Well, it wasn't easy with so many fakes and sketchy people out there.
True, I'm glad you picked me. Something is bothering you.
Yes, actually, my best friend
Is a sensitive medium entering his path.
Oh wow, I didn't even get to that yet.
They don't call me a psychic for my health. Give me your hand. It's okay. Go ahead. Oh!
What the?
My daughter, you have a heavy burden. Your concerns are valid. As your best friend is encountering his first attachment, a strong negative one, but he's not alone. I see a living guide, a mentor.
That's Robin.
I see the toughest phase of this battle is underway, but not to worry, my daughter. The positive forces are on your side.
Does that mean everything's gonna be okay then?
Everything happens for a reason. Your friend encountering these negative energies is his fate. To help develop his abilities, and boy does he have potential. A sensitive's first encounter, especially a negative one, is never easy. But what I'm getting is that it's a full match for your friend, but not too much for him.
That's good.
My daughter, the Lord doesn't give us more than we can handle. He is in good hands with his mentor. And this will be one of the many spiritual battles he will face, but he will continue to grow in the power he holds is great.
Well, that's better than bad news, I guess.
Yes, don't worry so much. There are roads he will travel on, and you will travel on. You will be a part of his endeavors, but you will also have your own.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Georgia.
Just call me Georgia. And you're welcome, my daughter. It's just a handshake this time, I promise.
Okay.
I didn't worry anymore about being that crazy person. I knew I needed to face this head on. This nasty entity attached itself to me for a reason.
What the hell do you want? Where are you?
Yes, Robin. We need to talk. The hell's your address? Okay.
So it appeared again, huh?
Yes. This time it's deliberate. He's attacking me.
Well, luckily, I've done some research on him. And, the man's name was William Saint. He was by no means a saint, though, man. He
He died back in 1929, and after a stock market crash. And after that, his whole life crashed too. His wife ended up having an affair with a local banker.
So that explains the murder in my vision I saw, but what happened to the banker?
You know, ironically, they found his body 5 days before the murder, but they never were able to link it to anything. So it's still up to discussion on what happened.
My God, so we just kicked him out of his domain.
And we set him free, out into the wild, and we didn't cross him over, and we didn't bind him to any parameters. You know, I got an idea. How about I come and stay with you for a few days, kind of feel things out and see what happens, because he's bound to resurface again.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. And I just don't feel confident enough in my gifts that I could take them on alone.
You are. You need to believe in your abilities and have trust in that and gain that confidence. And, you know, that's with the experience and everything.
And one more thing. I've had a dream about you, Robin. Dream about your death, Robin.
Ah, so you had a premonition. I figured you might, since, you know, you've learned about my condition and everything. What did you see?
Well, you were here at your home, and you passed away in your bedroom, and I think you took your own life.
Well, let me tell you something that'll help in these things. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can't change, the power to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Yeah, see, precognitive abilities can come with this package. And sometimes you see things that you can't change no matter how hard you want to. And sometimes even the fact that you're trying to change them can actually ensure that it actually happens.
So I'm just supposed to just sit back and do nothing?
Son, listen to what I just told you, okay? Having these gifts, they come with a responsibility. There are certain things that you've got to realize that no matter what you do, you have no control or power over it. There is a power greater than all of us. Having these gifts doesn't make you a superhero. You're still human.
Now, look who's here.
Yep. How's it going, Dev boy?
Oh, it's going. We have a lot kind of going on since we last saw each other at your party.
Yeah, it's I heard from Bobby Boy about the fight, and I just wanted to check up on your eye.
Oh.
But it seems like it's doing great.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt anymore. The bruising is pretty much gone by now, and you never come visit me unless you need something.
I just want to visit you, check up on you. So.
Did Bobby Boy talk to you about what happened?
Yeah, he did. He told me about it, and he said he's really sorry. He was too wimp, though, to not talk to you in person, so he had me do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what he has against long hair emo people, but I know he was probably pretty drunk that night, so I know that.
Yeah, the alcohol, I guess, brings out hatred for long-haired people. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
But I guess at this point, say apology accepted, and we'll be fine as long as he stays the hell away from me, I guess.
I'll let him know. Alright. Speak of the devil. It's Bobby Boy. But I'm gonna let you go. I will be back next week to get my money, but don't think about that too much.
Okay, well, see ya, Francis.
See ya. Nice talk.
Yeah.
I appreciated Francis stopping to check on me, but I was really waiting for Robin to arrive.
Coming, just a second.
So you spend most of your time in here?
Yeah, when I'm not out and about or at school. Yep. Do you feel him?
Not at the moment. It's just the residuals. Like he was here. It's kind of like when it's like bad weather out and people track mud in. You know somebody was there, but you don't really know who or what, or it's just what's left behind.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I've noticed so far that he only really comes out at nighttime, with the exception of a few daytime encounters, but those are usually outside.
He enters your house in your room at night, but just observes from the outside during the day. Interesting.
Well, it's approaching midnight. I'm normally in bed around this time, so.
Okay, well, go ahead and let's get started, and let's do things as normal as possible. Did his presence start about the time that, these visions and stuff start about the time that you got the vision of my death?
Come to think of it, yeah. Do you think that he's feeding me that information?
He might be. You see, the spirits, they use dreams to get messages across because it's much easier when you're asleep. And the negative ones, like this little booger, they'll do it just to bug the hell out of you, try and get that emotional response, just because it bothers you. If it's my time, I've accepted that. Premonitions, they come to us for a reason.
That's fate, I get it.
I knew you would.
I sort of hated when Robin was right.
All right, come out, you bastard. All right, well, you're making footsteps. We'll see if we catch you. By the gods.
Robin, what's going on?
Son, your friend is here. Whoa. In the name of the gods, I command you to show yourself now.
Robin, pictures, now. We know what you did. Why are you following me?
Well, he was there. I just don't feel him anymore.
Well, I don't either. It's like the whole room just returned to a state of peace.
Yeah, but I don't believe it. Types like these, they don't just vanish. He's going to be back. It's how they work.
Yeah, it's like he won't share with us something. There's something that he's still hiding.
He is hiding something. Knowing that is the key to getting him to leave you alone. I got an idea. Since you've got your mediumship developing and these visions of yours.
Oh, no. You are wanting me to channel him, aren't you?
Well, let's see next time. Let's see what happens.
Thanks for coming over again.
Oh, no problem, brother. All right, let's do this thing.
I don't know. I haven't channeled like this before.
Oh, you're ready. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. In fact, I brought you something. This is a blessed jacket. It's been blessed with protection and a warrior ritual. Wear it on future endeavors and now.
Thanks, Robin.
I'm going to be right here, so it's going to be fine, all right? Ready?
I was nervous as heck, but had faith I was in good hands. Call upon my guides, my angels, to summon this unwanted being to me now.
Feels like he's slipped away again.
See, I told you, I'm just not sure if I'm quite ready for this.
You are ready. Just remember when it comes to abilities, doubt is like kryptonite to you. You can try this again another time. Just go ahead and shut it off or keep it from spitting balls out of its mouth again. You did good. He's a bit stronger than anything that you've ever encountered before. Look, son, let's take a break, clear your chakras, meditate, kind of ground yourself out and clear yourself. We can try this another night.
This was the first time hearing hard footsteps during the day. The logical approach is usually best. Roommates' cars were gone. Next thought was it was an intruder of the living sort. I wanted to be ready for both. You bastard. It was time to buckle down and cleanse thyself, self-reflect, charge up my energy for what needed to happen next.
So let me get this straight. You shot your gun at the Scarecrow man.
Yeah, I owe my roommate a new door now.
But I thought he only came in the house or even near you at all at nighttime.
Well, he was, but I think he's getting more bold now. He's getting a little bit stronger because of the fact since we started trying to channel him a few times, I think he sees us as a threat now. He's trying to come through and do whatever he can to fuck with me.
What's your next move gonna be?
Well, we'll have to go back and channel him again and get into his mind, figure out what's going on. Because he's hiding something. I think we can use that against him as leverage. Do you see her?
See who?
Hitchhiker ghost.
What?
Alright, pull over. Over here.
Another encounter, no doubt. What does he or she or it want?
She. And not sure yet, but I think she's trying to show us something.
I'm not running today.
He did this to me. He did this to me. Stop him!
Oh my god, that's it.
She summoned you to her grave? Why?
Because she wants justice brought. That's the one that was murdered, that he murdered.
The Scarecrow man?
Yeah. And she wants us to seek the revenge and bring him to justice.
Oh, I've got goosebumps, Dad. Are you sure there isn't a better way to do this, Dev?
If there was a safer, less intrusive way, I'd be open to it. But the fact is, this guy is he's hiding something. And I think it's key to finding out what that is, because it could possibly destroy him. And he's elusive. I'm not picking him up with my gifts on what that secret is. It's even eluding Robin.
I don't know, it just sounds risky.
Well, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't.
Alright, son. The rest is going to be up to you.
I need to do this.
I've also set up a filter in order to keep out any third-party interference.
Okay?
What is that third party?
Well,
what that means is that any spirits around here that might see this as an opportunity to come through won't. Basically holding them back because our main target is just going to be the Scarecrow man.
Oh, okay. I see. So sort of like a TSA checkpoint at the airport then.
yeah, something like that. All right, you ready, Devlin?
Yep.
It's starting.
Come on.
Gotcha!
Tried hiding your crimes, didn't you? No.
Devlin, are you okay?
I know what this bastard's hiding.
It's right over here somewhere. Go ahead and park over here.
It's somewhere over here, because that's where I've seen it in my vision.
Well, I hope you got a more precise location because somewhere is pretty vague.
It's over here. So it's somewhere over here. It's right here.
I hope that's it. The ground might be too hard, but...
This is it. Oh, it's not even locked. Either broke or it just wasn't. Let's see what's in here.
Whoa, we're rich, Devlin.
Not so fast, Miss Smarty Pants. Since this stuff is like personal to him, we finally got something that we can bind this son of a bitch to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. But this stuff is still technically linked to a crime as evidence. Shouldn't we turn it in after you bind it?
Maybe we can't keep this?
No, technically not. It's since it's a closed case, they've stopped taking evidence that's already been closed and finalized. I doubt it's even going to really help them. I've got a friend that's a deputy sheriff, though. I can run it by him, see if there's any family that is connected, people that he can track down. If they want it, cool. I highly doubt they're going to, with all what's tied to it.
So we can keep it then?
No, it's when you bind something like this, you want to make sure to keep it in a safe place. So it'll go to where if they don't want it, we can put it in with my vault with the other sacred items that have binding and stuff to it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't take it home. But this is for the greater good.
I know. I just got excited there. I don't want to graduate college with all this debt.
I feel your pain on that, but this really is a situation we're dealing with right now, and I think this will finally let me get some good night's sleep.
All right. You will bind to this object. You have no power over me and no power over this realm anymore. Power of wind, I have over thee. Power of wrath, I have over thee. Power of fire, I have over thee. Power of thunder, I have over thee. Power of lightning, I have over thee. Power of storm, I have over thee. Power of moon, I have over thee. Power of the sun, I have over thee. Power of the stars, I have over thee. Power of the heavens and the world, I have over thee. Isan, Amaris. It is done.
Shit. Oh no.
Oh, it's all right, Fudgy. It's all right. We got a thing to do today. Yes, we do. I gotta get around.
I hope we're not too late, Devlin.
Well, when I even told him about my premonition, he didn't seem very shocked about it. It's like he already knew, and he's probably been prepared for this, came to terms with it years ago.
Well, he has ALS, right? I mean, what really can we do for him?
Well, we have to try at least. I mean, he might even have a few months left.
Yeah, he might. He might have a few weeks or months. But for those weeks or months, he might not be the same Robin that we knew. This might be what he wants. This might be his path.
Robin! Robin!
We may be too late.
Where is he? Robin!
Devlin? Devlin!
Robin?
Oh my god.
Robin.
Oh,
Robin.
Devlin. Oh, this is my fate, man. I'm not going to spend the last of my days in a hospital hooked up to a bunch of machines.
But you might have weeks or months left.
You know that ain't right. Just don't worry about me. Keep doing what you're doing. I will always be with you in spirit. Just keep helping people and use your gifts.
It's gonna be okay. It'll all work out. It's okay. I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, man, it's a real bummer. Anything we can do?
No, not really. Just all I can do is just join me for the funeral today is all I can ask.
Absolutely.
Totally, man. Bro.
I'm glad he helped you get rid of that attachment before he died, though.
Yeah, I don't feel that Scarecrow's around anymore, so I think his binding must have worked.
So, who has it now?
What do you mean?
He bound it to the lockbox, right? I mean, now that Robin's passed, who has it now?
Well, I'm not really sure, I guess. Robin's family, I would suppose.
He really never talked about his family or even any successors, did he?
No, not really. He was more about others and talked very little about himself.
So why do you think he did it? Suicide.
Well, he explained a few things to me, and he had indicated, first of all, he had ALS, and he didn't want to spend the last few days suffering in a hospital room.
But what if he overcame the sickness and possibly lived?
Just highly unlikely, so far advanced, and he just came at peace with his decision to do that, so I suppose we should too.
I'll give it that.
Well, he helped me understand a few things as well, such as why there's so many illnesses that might affect sensitives or psychics. It's in part because of all the draining energies that they encounter and carry along with them. It's kind of a blessing and a burden at the same time. You know, it's kind of the cost of helping others.
It was Robin's cousin. He was on his way to the funeral, but he said he had to drop us off first. There's a note for you too.
If you're reading this, you by now understand. I saw my transition coming as you did, and felt you would understand why I needed to pass this along to you. You are now strong enough to understand it and handle it. and keep it safe and the others safe from it. Remember, son, this is not the end, just the start of a new beginning. Remember what I taught you and wish you the best for your future endeavors. Until we meet again someday, blessed be, Robin.
What is it?
Well, Robin wanted me to have this. Apparently he has faith in me.
We all do. I mean, the things that I've experienced with you in the last fall and winter over this semester, it's been unforgettable.
Well, before we get going, there's a question I could ask you, more of a favor.
What?
What is it, bro?
Well, I've given this great thought, and I know Robin had helped me understand my purpose with these gifts and to help others. And so I've decided I want to continue to do that and carry on and help others with my gifts. So, what do you say?
You mean like a paranormal team thing?
Yeah, something like that, I suppose. But anyway, so what do you guys say? Do you want to join me on this endeavor?
Like the Three Amigos.
I don't know, man. Back at home, I got my friends' schools and they're really important to me.
Dude, you're going to be a junior next year. Maybe it's time to take things a little more seriously, just a bit.
Well, I would love to help you, Devlin. What's the plan?
I'll go over them later. Right now we'll go to the funeral. Just think about it, Francis.
I will, man. Thanks for thinking of me, bro.
Well, I do want to thank you guys for being there through this whole thing. It's nice to know I wasn't alone.
It's time.
Are you ready for this, man?
You know what? After that note, I am.
You hear that?